Hey guys, today I'm going to be making a rebuttal to Magus's rebuttal about my video where I talked about George R. R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series being made into a live-action series. And I'm just getting around to making this video because I've had a lot to do in the past couple weeks. For instance, last week I had exams, and they were really hard exams. I knew beforehand that something like 80% of students usually fail the first exam, so I buckled down and studied a lot, and I passed. Not very good, but I passed, and I guess that's all that matters. Yeah, and I do volunteer work, and I also make a little bit of money besides my study, and what little time I do have, I read fantasy books or I play video games, and right now I'm playing Dragon Age Origins, and it's pretty good. It's like, RPGs I've played before. Some people will say it got like a 9 point something on IGN or whatever, and yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I like it. I'm not too far in it, so we'll see. So yeah. I guess I'm going to talk about the video I made and try to clear up a few things, and I guess retract a few things that I said, because it definitely was my intention to be really skeptic or discredit anything that George R. R. Martin does. First off, I'd like to say that that was basically my first impression when I heard that he was going to be making a series. I just heard from somebody that they were actually making a series, and I had done no research at all when I made that video. So yeah, I've done a little bit of research on the production and everything, and my views have definitely changed since then. For one, yeah, I can understand why I came off a little bit contradictory when I said that I don't care if a series follows the book word to word, but then at the end I said something like, yeah, they're going to cut off a lot of parts, and that's going to be its downfall or whatever. What I really meant is that I actually don't care if a book follows a series word for word, but when you take certain things away from a book, that can be kind of crucial, not just to understanding the storyline, but to capturing the feel of the book, because it's the little thing that counts, and I think when you take that away, that really, it doesn't really give you a good feel of the book, I guess. So that's basically what I meant. Also, I agree with you in the rebuttal when you said that acting is really important, and I totally agree with you there. Acting is a make or break for me. For instance, with Legend of the Seeker, I think the show had had all the tools to be a good show. It had the potential to be a good show. It just wasn't, and there are several reasons why. One was the acting. I thought Kaylin or Kalan, whoever or however you want to call her, she's one of the better actresses. But I thought Richard was so bad. He didn't even I don't know. He didn't act like him at all. Maybe to some people he did, but not to me, and not what I had in my head as Richard. And yeah, I think that's really what did it for me, was the acting and the script as well. It was an adaptation, and that means that it's not going to be like the book. It's an adaptation, But even the adaptation wasn't really great, the plot was just stuff you've seen before, and I didn't think it was very original. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Let me see, what else did I say? Oh, I also said that I think that series aren't capable of capturing, a lot of psychological dialogue. And yeah, when I heard that, I actually said that, I was thinking, that's not true at all, because I have seen a few series that were just awesome. I just finished watching Rome. And I don't know if you've seen that yet, but it's really good. And the directors of that series are also making a Song of Ice and Fire series, so I just think that's pretty good, because when I saw it, I loved it. I'm a huge fan of Roman history, and it was an adaptation of what of the history of Rome, and it wasn't historically accurate, but it still was pretty good. I liked it a lot. And I know this has nothing to do with Song of Ice and Fire series, but it reminded me a lot of I, Claudius, and it's a book by Robert Graves. And I read it, and it's little, so it's easy to make a series out of, but it was really good. Like, you had a lot of psychological dialect and all that, good stuff. And so yeah, I was kind of wrong in saying that, because series actually can do justice to books if they're made right, that is. So what else did I say? Oh, and yeah, I actually didn't know that George R. R. Martin is like playing a really active role, that he's like into the production and everything, and I think that's really awesome, because I think that's really going to be a condition if the series is going to be good or not, is if the author has a active role in making the series. And what else? Oh, I still remain skeptic about the production cost, because yeah, I mean, they're huge books, and there's thousands of characters and thousands of scenes, and how are they going to do all this? Like, I'm really curious still how they're going to do all this. Like, going back to the example of Rome, like, that was, they had 2 seasons, right? And, like, the 3rd season, they stopped, because I heard somewhere that the studio set burned down. It was too expensive to rebuild it, so they just stopped. And that's just one city, And George R. R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire series, there's like thousands of scenes and thousands of characters, like I said. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm really interested. And if ratings aren't good, then they won't be able to keep up with the production costs. So it has to be good to keep up with those costs. So yeah. Anyways, that's just all I wanted to say. And anyways, I looked through a few of your videos, and yeah, I really enjoy watching your videos, like, especially, you had one about Mass Effect, or, I don't know, I don't even remember anymore. But, anyways, Fox News, they're assholes, and, they were talking about, like, don't let your kids go play Mass Effect because it's, too violent or something like that, and I was like, it's too violent? I don't understand how they could even say that, because it was basically like watching a Star Wars film, and I mean, what parents wouldn't tell their kids that they can't watch Star Wars? It's just ridiculous. But anyways, also I like your name, Chrono Trigger, old school. Always like that. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'm out of time. Bye bye.